Hello Tech Tribe, welcome back to All Things Data. In the previous video I posted, it was a mini vlog that I did. I actually attempted to make a vlog which was successful, but I feel I could do better. And if you haven't watched it, please go and watch. Don't judge, just like next time I'll do better. And speaking of that, I hope to see you guys on the AWS Summit, which is happening this coming week on the 20th of August. I hope to see you there. Let me know in the comments if you're coming. I'd really be happy to meet you. Yeah, we are networking. We are building a network here, right? So yeah, going back to the previous video and the event I attended. This event was built with AI, winter edition, hosted by the Global Developer Group, Johannesburg, right? And I must say, when I got there, I got to meet some amazing, brilliant young fresh minds, fresh from varsity, and some are still in boot camps. There was just many brilliant minds, okay? And we got to speak about some of the solutions that technology can bring into South Africa. And I could say that as we were talking, I realized that there is a trend or a pattern just outside of the space that I was in. I'm sure almost everywhere in South Africa, many young people are facing this kind of challenge, and they're sleeping and sitting on great ideas that are not just ideas, but brilliant tech business ideas that could grow our economy, that could change our social ills, that could actually be able to have a great impact in almost every sector and industry that we have in our country. Or it could just start something different altogether, right? But here's the challenge. The challenge that everyone is having is getting funding or knowing exactly where to get their funding for their businesses, the channels to follow to get funding for their businesses or their tech startup. And some I know that they just don't have the courage. They've got the prototypes there in their GitHubs. You have been building something for years, but you're not putting it out there for the world to see. And others, I remember, I'm just so passionate about today's video. I'm just going to track back. I remember when I started my learnership, I was just self-taught, sitting there with the graduates, fresh graduates from varsity. And one of the facilitators or one of the teachers, they said, if Google has it, don't do it. But because back then I was just like, you know what, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to explore exactly what they're doing. And this was for software development, right? Okay, those who have been here for long, I think you guys know that by now. I have said that I'm a self-taught coder or programmer, right? And as time went by, I got into data science because that's where I really felt that I enjoy it more. Okay, so going back, this person said, if Google has it, don't do it. But now, 4 years later, I said, and I think it's been since from last year, I've been thinking about it, that if these big companies have got certain things all together and they are working, and someone comes and tells you that do not do something because a certain big company has it already, then we are never going to own anything or attempt to do anything, right? Let's take, for example, I'm just going to track back to us looking into cars, okay? Let's look at the Chinese, what they have done. They came, they studied the industry, and they understood what the industry is doing, what the other traditional cars or that we are used to have been giving us, and at what amount are they giving you whatever product or service you want to get from that car, right? And they studied the whole thing. Now they give you a brilliant, huge SUV with a full packaged technology, so spacious, with great designs, okay? And you get that at a very affordable price, of which with those other ones that we know and are used to, you get that same technology with double the amount what the Chinese are giving you. So I just want to say that if they had stepped back and say, if someone is doing it already, then we don't have to do it, then we wouldn't be having such great services. We wouldn't be seeing many of their cars on the road. So this is where I'm coming in to say, your idea doesn't have to be put under the carpet or put on hold just because a certain big company is doing it already. Study the trends, study the market, and we can see like this whole thing that a big company has got something. It's not something that I want you to be using going ahead. We'll get into today's topic. Okay, I will plug you guys, but I'm just so passionate about today's topic, and I want to vent, guys. I want to say it, that don't put your ideas on hold just because a certain big company is already doing it. I want you to go ahead and study the trends. I want you to go ahead and study every company that is doing exactly the thing that you want to do or get into, and come up with solutions or things that you feel like are lacking, and you can put them into a package and sell them to people, right? And I want to say that everything that you want to do as a tech startup or as a brilliant fresh mind, it's valid. Every company started small, right? And as they started small, they just had to go one step forward. They had a great idea, and what they did, they had the courage to go forward and do it to make it what it is today. Looking at some of the other amazing, brilliant companies that we have here in South Africa today, let's think of Naspers. Naspers was started in 1915 as a newspaper publisher and transformed into one of the biggest tech investors in the world, holding stakes in global giants like Tencent. And the other company that is doing really well, that is a South African tech company, we have got Yoko, is a small point of sale card machine. I'm sure many of you know about it. Company that was launched in 2015, so which means it's just about 10 years old now. It's still just a baby, right? And it's now helping over 400,000 small businesses across the country to accept payments easily. And these are not just the only success stories that tech companies have done in South Africa. The other one that we can think about is the Mobicel. Guys, I just knew recently that Mobicel is a South African company. Okay, Mobicel, here's my message. Please, 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 please upgrade. Mobicel is one of our South African companies, and I must say it's creating lots and lots of employment. And I hope to see more of such kind of businesses where we can have cell phones, gadgets, where we can have things that are our own, and if Mobicel can just do something of high quality, of the same standards of Huawei, Samsung, iPhone, I'm sure many of us will be going out in numbers to support it because it's made at home, right? It's proudly made in South Africa and hiring South Africans. This is some of the amazing things that when you start up your business, it's not only just for you, but it has a great impact and a very positive impact into your community, because it solves problems, it builds economy, and it also creates employment for many others. Okay, so we can go on and on and on and on and on what starting a business, which I think you guys know, but I just felt that I have to say this, and there's still so much more, but I don't want to go over and beyond. And here are some of the industries that you can look into to solve problems. Okay, just don't look into these other very complicated or already overpopulated industries. You can get into agriculture. You can have a business in agriculture. What you can do is that you can have tech for smart farming, crop monitoring, and supply chain tracking. Many people, I think, are already doing that, but it will be nice to just have a South African company doing it. And if there isn't any South African company doing it already, you'll be the first, or you can join in the ones that are already doing this kind of things, and that is great. The other one is healthcare industry. I don't think when you have solutions for the healthcare industry using technology, ever gonna go wrong. No. You are solving so much of the issues that have to do with healthcare. I'm telling you, hospitals are always full and we still need more technology. Okay. And with AI and machine learning now taking over the world, we need your expertise as an AI engineer, as a data scientist, have some of the solutions. I know you've got them. Have some of the amazing solutions that could make you tons and tons of money, and beyond money, you'll be saving people's lives. Okay. And you can also do telemedicine apps, affordable diagnostics, patient data systems. These are ideas, guys. Okay. And the other ones is in education, transport and logistics, energy, retail payments, and public safety. With public safety, we are talking of things like a crime alert apps, road hazard detection. We have got so much high GBV happening in the country, and I'm sure many of you have thought about app ideas that you could actually work with to try to eliminate or to just decrease the number of GBV crimes that are being reported or that they are happening, the kidnappings, the human traffickings. I know that you guys have got some amazing, brilliant ideas. I'm just saying that don't sleep on them. And there is so much potential. Okay, go into these and do your thing. So now, getting into some of the channels you can follow to get funding for your business. The first one we have got is bootstrapping. But before I go further into the bootstrapping, let me just say, guys, I have seen you subscribe. And I must say thank you so much, guys. You've been subscribing. Thank you, guys, and welcome to Tech Tribe. All things data is growing, and it's all thanks to you, everyone who's clicking on that subscribe button, everyone who's liking. And you know what, guys, thank you so much. And if you happen to be here and you haven't subscribed this yet, to become part of the Tech Tribe, you just click on that subscribe button. So yeah, now let's go back. We have the bootstrapping. Bootstrapping is simply meaning that you build with what you have. Okay. And I know it's not efficient for everyone because not everyone has the means of making money. But for those who have means of making money, with the little that you have, bootstrapping just simply means that you save up for your own business. That's how you are going to get started. You just put it aside. It's like savings. Okay. So you're going to be using it for, it's going to be for your personal savings, or you're going to get it from your side hustle income, okay? Or you even can have it from your existing assets. And then how it works is that it's good because you have got full control over your money and how you spend it, okay? And I love it. Personally, I love it. Like, I feel like if I had to go into business someday, I'd go for bootstrapping, where I save up, and even with my profits, I invest back into my company instead of paying debts or having to pay banks and stuff like that. So I think this one is great. You have got zero debts with this one. And here are the tips for how you can get on with the bootstrapping. Please start lean, build MVPs using free or low-cost tools. Okay, the free low-cost tools, I'm talking about things like Canva, Glide, Tally, and Bubble. So I think Canva is the one that is more popular. If you have to build anything or advertise anything, just use these tools. Don't go big and wow. Okay. The thing that we want is the solution that you've got for us. Okay. And the other one that I love the most is the government grants and contests. This one is free capital, guys. The government is giving free capital for South African young people who want to get into business. But I know that with the government grant, the pros are wow as much as the cons are wow as well, right? Because many people have registered for years and they haven't gotten any response back. But for those who got response, wow. And the good thing is that these ones are not just giving out money to tech companies only. Everyone who wants to get into business, especially agriculture. So imagine you have a prototype to have solutions to our agricultural sector, something like agri-tech solutions, something like that. You might get funding. And I also think that they put 1+1, which business really deserve to get this funding quicker. I don't know, right? I think some do that. But let's look at these government grants. The first one that you can go into is the NYDA. The NYDA is giving up to 200,000 rands for youth, and I think this depends on the kind of business you're getting into. They are going to do evaluations and stuff like that. Do you deserve the 200k? So yeah, if you do deserve it, you get up to that amount. And the other one, we have got the SEDA. Go check them out. And this one, they are non-financial support. They also offer non-financial support. They also offer non-financial support and mentorship. I think you also do the whole mentorship. I mean, you do go through some classes, and then after classes, it's like they mentor you through those classes and stuff like that for 2 weeks or a month. I'm not sure. If anyone knows, you can let me know in the comment section. Yeah, I think that's what happens. Then the other one is the TIA. Okay, TIA, which is the Funds Innovative. Okay. This one funds innovative tech projects. So this one, it's specifically for tech projects. So if you are pro tech, you can start with them before you go for NYDA and SEDA. Start with the TIA, and I'm sure you can get something from there. Okay, definitely can get something from there. And the Technology Innovation Agency, yeah, and you must show the technical feasibility and impact with your projects. They just want to see your prototype. I think that's what they want. They want to see the kind of solutions you are having to a certain challenge. I think that is what they have. And the other one is the SAB Foundation. Okay. The SAB Foundation, this is what it has got. Let me see. It has got a focus on social impact tech. Social impact tech, I'm thinking they're talking about the solutions you've got for our social ills, crime, corruption, human trafficking, hijacks, kind of those kind of things. And yeah, I don't think these kind of solutions, when we have them, it will take time to have funding. Yeah, if you are thinking of sleeping on your idea, don't sleep on them. Keep working on them and go out and look for funding and have your prototype ready so you can be able to showcase them to whoever is willing to fund your business. Okay, now let's move to the other ones. Besides the government grants, we have got the incubators and accelerators, which are also offering mentorship and funding. The examples of incubators and accelerators, we have got ALX Ventures. I know that many of you might be aware of ALX, right? But you don't know whether you can get funding in ALX. So ALX Ventures, it's giving mentorship and funding. And we also have Grindstone. And also we have got the Founders Factory Africa, to check them out as well. And we have got the Mest Africa and the Launch Lab. So yeah, what they are giving you is that they give small funding. It's not much, but I hope it can do something. They also give guidance and they put you in networks, tables you never thought that you'd sit in. And also you can have a demo day pitching where you can be able to pitch a project, the challenge and the solution that you have got, which is great. All you need is just an opportunity broker, someone who can give you a chance to have an opportunity, to have a chance to showcase your solutions and what your project is all about. And that's it. Okay. So yeah, I think the ones that are really based in South Africa and that you can have access to them are these ones. I don't want to go beyond 30 minutes or 25 minutes with this video. There are still many channels where you can get your funding. I have many of them here, but I thought let me limit them to just this that I have shared with you now, guys. And I hope you have found this video to be really much worth it, to be very much worth of your time. Guys, go out there and build your businesses. You have solutions, you're sitting on them. Don't do that. Come out with a solution, come out with a business. You are helping create employment, you are building the economy. And when we build our economy, it means we what do they say? When you control the economy, you control the narrative. Yeah, I think something like that along those lines here. So yeah, let's get into these businesses. Let's have courage. Let's cement ourselves in these spaces. Not everyone is in tech just to get a job, because we can see that unemployment is very high here in South Africa. And when you just take that first step of courage to just get into spaces and rooms and make yourself look like a clown, you don't know what you are doing for the rest of the other people that are going to be employed under you. Okay, so just have that one step of courage. Go ahead and start that startup company of yours, that business idea that you have got. Go out there and start working on it, and make sure that one day it's going to be in the hands of the rest of the South Africans. And think beyond South Africa, think the world in general, think Africa, think continents beyond the African continent. Okay, you are bound to win. As far as your mind can go, that's the limit. I know that you are going to win because you're a tech triber and you have subscribed. Yeah, guys, I hope you subscribe. And I hope to see you guys on the 20th of August at the AWS Summit. I'm super excited. I missed the last year one. So yeah, this year, since I'm attending, I'm hoping to see the rest of you guys there. Do let me know in the comment section if you'll be attending. But most importantly, if you know of any more places where people can get funding for their businesses and I haven't mentioned it, it will be lovely to hear from you. Please share it with us in the comment section and let us know where people can get funding for their tech startup businesses. That will be all from me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until the next one, bye.